Seems okay so far. What's the best way to do this where I'm still gonna see things? Spammer in chat. Oh wait. Yes. You should ban that person. Clearly they're doing something shady. Now they're just saying test how nefarious. Okay. I have no idea, honestly, what this game is like. But if you can just tell me, first of all, if you can even hear the game. And if you can hear me over the game. do, 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 do. Da, da, da. Bum, bum, bum. Ba, da, da. You can hear me. Music has a nice horn going. Alright. And I am audible over it. This is good. Okay. I literally booted it up, and then this old man was like, hey, how's it going? Let me walk you through some things with this game. And I'm like, oh, it's just going. It's not even letting me pick an option in a new game. It's just like, let's go. So as soon as they let me hit a menu, I hit that so I could readjust everything. Yeah. This game is marked as mature, so I'm gonna just put that warning out here now. I have no idea the contents of this thing, so I apologize in advance and will warn otherwise if something sus comes up, but I think it should be okay. I think it's just because I think this is technically a horror game. So, yeah. Maybe it will, scare me. Apply all. How bad could it be? Could it possibly, right? Alright. Oh yes, you did not miss How Could You Be Halloween in April? This is fine. I don't know why that's all sus. Okay. Here, why don't I read what he said so far? It really wasn't anything. It's just pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosaves. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important key element of games. It is only the way to keep your memories in place. If you do wish to rely on autosave alone, you can save manually via the menu. And that's literally all that happened before I finally got this menu. This is the man in question. I like his mustache. But yes. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. He doesn't have a mustache. His mask does. Oh, it is a mask. You're right. You know, I wasn't sure, but that makes sense. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings and options. Good to know. For instance, if there is a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. Oh, interesting. So you can pick and choose the voices. Maybe I should turn off all the voices because typically I like to read the voices. So we could turn off voice volume and just do it myself. Okay. But maybe they have the thing where... Oh! Storyteller. We don't know his sex, or their sex, I should say. Occupation, question marks. Guides those who wish to visit Paranormasight. Everything else about him remains a mystery. What says him right there? To be fair, though, I shouldn't assume. Why does this keep changing? Do we have anything in files? All, culture, 7 mysteries, phenomena, curses, gameplay guide. Okay. Occupation, question marks. Why is this a storyteller right there? I suggest you check the brightness controls and other settings now before going on. I assume it's bright enough. Let me know if it's not, but it seems fine to me. Files updated. Open updated pages. Oh! How to play. I'm just using my mouse, so hopefully that's fine. Brightness settings are a sham. I will explain other essential functions when the time is right. There is one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please, tell me, what may I call you? What may he call us? Fed up Katie, no. Mademoiselle. Nope, doesn't fit. You know what? I'm just gonna go with Kate. Kate, no, Parrot. He's getting closer to the screen, and I don't know how I feel about it. It's a little unsettling. Katie. Sure. We'll do that. Neo Katie. Katie's fine. We'll go with that. Ah! I know that's just them reading my Steam profile, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. No. Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistake. I was sure that you said what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? Let's try again. You wish to be called Parrot Katie. Yes. I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. I don't like it! Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it's one's own or that someone close to death is always a difficult thing to accept. The old Doc's jump scare. Yup. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. Squeak count 0.5. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain. Ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Stop getting closer to the screen! I'm really bad at horror games, by the way. If this wasn't known. Hello! I have no idea what I'm in for, and I'm already scared. Oh, on that note, Parrot Katie. This seems to be rather abrupt, but... Is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if... What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? How goes things and stuff? Alright. The game I was going to stream today, my software wasn't working. Does it work on capture cards? Yes. Storyteller, can you revive my capture card? That would be wonderful. Yes, if Ayu had the power to bring someone back to life one time and one time only, what would you do, Paracady? I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice myself. I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice someone. I'd use it even if it came at no cost. I wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it. No pretty people respectfully stab each other tonight. My capture card exploded, Donnie. I need to get a new one or figure out why it's not working. But in the meantime, we are going to be playing this game tonight, whose name I keep forgetting, but I believe it is Paranormasight. So it's already kind of freaking me out. It did a jump scare where it read my Steam profile, so, you know. For my capture card, I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice someone, sacrifice myself. I mean, then I couldn't use it. I mean, everything comes with a cost. I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice someone. ... I see. Very interesting. Yes, yes, that is what I thought you'd say. What seems to be the matter? You want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? I just assumed we were going to go to the Midnight Channel or something, so... It's quite a curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. Oh, I see. As in, this is an older setting? In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. Can't believe we need to queue up a backside of the TV. That's not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. You mean people didn't have cell phones? Golly gee whiz! Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? I'd be thrilled to have you continue the story, Paracady. After all, that is what you came here for. Why you came here now. So let us begin. I have kept you waiting long enough. This is the true horror story. CRT screams, nostalgia, that ringing noise when it turns on. I present you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strongly about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shoko Oiki, is one of them. I think that's how that's said. I remember having to use a telephone outside the gas station to call my stepfather for a ride home way back when. We had like I remember at my high school there was like a payphone that you could put quarters into to call people from. But like this was the point when I think like not smartphones, but people had like, you know, the little Nokia cell phones or like the little like tiny razors and things like that. Okie dokie. Never used a payphone, but I used a CRT for ages, of course, because age. We're having to get those CRT adapters for consoles. It's like 2005, 2006. By the way, this game is actually published by Square Enix, which I thought was interesting. I didn't know that, but it's pretty well received. We'll see how it is. Persons of interest updated. Shogo Oki, sex male, occupation office worker. Shoujo is an unremarkable young man entering his third year of working in planning department of Hihaku Soaps, a chemical company headquarters in Sumida. Born in Western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects, action films, anime. How do I... Oh, there we go. I have to grab and drag. Understood. I thought I had to grab this. Nope, you just grab the screen. Alright. Grew amidst a boom of special effects, heavy action films, anime variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Shoujo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset, common among those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him. He's content to just go with the flow and have stumbled into his current position by pure chance. And it is safe to assume that he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family, remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby, and is currently looking for a girlfriend. I do not miss having to find an RF adapter for my SNES. My tube TV from back when I was a kid is still running great, even if it does this little fanfare when it turns on. I have like cords to make my games like able to function on new TVs, but it is a pain to have to always get splitters and all that. Breaking news. Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at the park of Sumida City. Uh-oh. Oh! It's the guy! Police have identified the body as Shoujo Oki, a 25-year-old man who worked at the company in the area. The signs of a struggle were found. The Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you've just seen. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you didn't see that. Let us turn back time back a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. Okay, I saw nothing. You know nothing. Okay. I don't like him. This story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. Square Enix presents Shogo. Shogo, are you alright? Hey, can you hear me? Why are you just hanging over top of me? Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Oki. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite the spook. Come on now, up with you, up. Okay, and... There. Oh, are we just sleeping outside? What the hell? I would never in 1,000 years just fall asleep outside somewhere. How's that? All right? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little funny. I don't know, it worked out for now, alright. Office worker, show go. Oiki. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk, alright? When the game is in your control, drag the screen or move the right stick and look around. Try looking at your surroundings. Okay. I'm already freaked out. I could never. You're just sleeping in this random ass park by yourself? What the hell, dude? No, why did that freak me out? You're way too close, girl. Back it up. I am not good at these games. Why did I do this? Okay. Good, good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Oh, yeah, we in boys. Do you remember anything, like where we are or what we're doing? The rite of resurrection? Oh, you look confused. You're messing with me, right? Stop it, you're scaring me. All right, let's just calm down. Take a good look around, okay? I'm still a little woozy. What the hell is wrong with me? Wait, where am I? I should take a look around. No, we shouldn't take a look around. Everything's terrible. Where are we? All right, this is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park near Kinshicho Station. Kinshicho Station. This is going to test my Japanese, apparently. Yoko brought me here saying that she needed my help, but something important. It's just past midnight. It explains why there's nobody else here. Okay, Sumida City, Tokyo, one of the 23 districts in Tokyo. Located in the eastern part of the city, it is surrounded by Sumida, Arikawa, and Kunaka rivers. At the start of the Showa era, the area was still divided into two districts, the southern Honjo and the northern Mukojima. But they were merged into one district after the Second World War. It is said to be named after the Sumida River and the banks that line it. Unlike the river, however, its name uses the character for ink rather than that for corner. Even now, people still frequently mix the two. Despite suffering extensive damage from both the Great Kanto earthquake and air bombings during the war, Sumida manages to recover and come out of top every time. Once filled with samurai residents, it is now home to a thriving industrial district and many residential zones, though evidence of its previous character can still be found all around the area. Major landmarks, tourist attractions, Aiko Tempo, Farmer Yasuda Gardens, site of Kira Kozukensuke residence, Honjo Matsukacho Park, Sumida Park, Tokyo Metropolitan Memorial Hall, and Mukojima Hayakin Gardens. This is like a visual novel version of those Dark Pictures Until Dawn games. You can't even say you were peer pressured into this one. I know. I did this to myself. Kinshibori Park. Opened in 1950, conveniently close to Kinshicho Station and surrounded by all sides by roads. This paved park is a popular spot for people to meet or relax, and apparently sleep at in the middle of the night. Kinshibori Park was named after the Kinshibori Canal, part of the South Warigesui Canal, which could once be found nearby. In fact, the area's name, Kinshicho, was also derived from the canal. Okay. I am a master of Japanese. Not. I swear to God, if I lower this and she's just fucking right there again, I'm gonna be so mad. This is hitting you with the 4+ syllable Japanese names. It really is. Hey, Captain. My capture card exploded. So this is what we're doing. This reads like an overly thought out town in a D&D campaign that characters just set on fire and never speak of again. I'll figure it out for next time, I'm hoping. So this lady keeps startling me. It's not cool. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good. At least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. Oh, you don't even know this lady well. She could be literally anyone. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I don't know. The screen keeps zooming in and out on her. I don't know how I feel about it. I've no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense that she isn't thinking about me that way right now. I would make a comment, but unfortunately, if I were to play a game like this, I'd have oh Jesus counter because I do not do spooky. I feel ya, Captain. I usually don't either. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. I mean, this is a vibe, I will admit. I understand. I am not one of these, but I know many bubbly girls who are into dark occult things. Maybe not to this extreme, but fucking crystals, man. Okay, I shouldn't be squeaking at just like camera pans, okay? Or this I'm just gonna be squeaking this entire game. This is not good. Paranormal fanatic Yoko Fukunaga. Yoko Fukunaga, female housekeeper. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Due to her ability to see things that others cannot, she has received strange looks from a young age. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. Following graduation, Yoko worked a desk job at a trading company, but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural, and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. As she vowed to live her life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu, named Ogopogo, who has been by her side since she was a student. Squeak counter 3. I retired the 0.5 for now. It's probably a good call. She does have a dog, so maybe she's not so bad. Maybe I shouldn't be judging her so harshly, so quickly. She just scared me when we first met her. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay. Her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? She named it after a freaking plesiosaur cryptid. She's good people. It was around noon on one of my days off. I had just finished running some errands in Kinshicho and was here taking a quick break. I was looking around absent-mindedly. When I noticed a girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in a sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Huh? Ah, sorry, I must have looked like a total weirdo. The fact that it did nothing to even pretend at redemption, it was just like, no, this guy is an irredeemable and a monster. What are we talking about? I was not prepared for the dog manga and still have shock over the evil within. I see. I have no context for that, but I apologize for the trauma reintroduction, Captain. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Context is sad. Dude buried 10 dogs alive. Okay. Great. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... Are you really a good Samaritan? Or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? Huh? Definitely the other thing. I'm a good Samaritan. Oh, wow. My hero. People like you really do exist. I think I might cry. Okay. I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned. You might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. What? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. It's too much work to take care of them and not enough YouTube views. Oof. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukujima and the south part was Honjo. We did learn that earlier. Huh. Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating back all the way back to the Edo period. Really? That's odd. That's old? That old? That's like over 200 years old ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the cult craze. I don't blame you. A lot of popular stories going around are pretty fishy. Oh, look, someone else wants the best viewers. Blah, 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 blah. No, I'm good. We got good viewers here. Alright. But the 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different because they are all true. They're true. That's what I said. They're the real deal. So, hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's got to be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. Okay. I think I was just gonna... Oh, it's talking about all these different things. Honjo. This is the map. Location on the southern part of Sumida. Consists mostly of swamplands until the middle of the Edo period. It wasn't originally considered part of the city of Edo itself. The area on the eastern side of Sumida River began to be developed once the Ryugoku Bridge was built after the Great Fire of Merika. Okay. Oh my goodness. The history lessons going on here. While Honjo is known for its large number of rivers and canals, many of these were dug during the area's urbanization for drainage and sewage. The Ryogoku Bridge area, home to the Aiko Temple, eventually became filled with both people and shops after the magistrate was assigned to the area and shops continued to pop up. It soon became part of Edo proper as its reputation as a lively place to spread. Honjo, along with other areas like Asakusa and Fukuokawa, are still appreciated today for their old-fashioned feel and architecture. Oh my goodness. There's an occult craze, the supernatural aliens, cryptics, lost civilizations, ESP, the list goes on. Such unexplainable phenomenon are quick to take a life of their own. A plesiosaur named Nessie living in Loch Ness. Sightings of mythical creatures like the Tsuchinoko or the Hibagon. The urban legend of the... I don't know you think with all the anime I watch, I would know more about, like, Japanese folklore, but I kind of stay away from those anime most of the time. So, the urban legend of the Kuchisake Onna, the television reports of the spoon-bending psychics, documentaries which feature mediums and spirit photography. The Tsuchinokos are the little fat snakes. These are only a few examples of stories that have captivated the public. There is no end to this obsession in the site, with the magazine on paranormal phenomena enjoying widespread publications. Most recently, rumors of an ancient ritual known as the Rite of Resurrection have been spreading in certain circles. Kuchisake Onna is the slit-mouthed lady. Hibagon is a Japanese Bigfoot. Interesting. And then the Whispering Canal, which I remember seeing but had to remind myself. An enduring superstition, formerly known as a kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal whispering, "Leave it behind. Leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move, and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. This strange phenomena continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. That's fine. And there are 7 mysteries of Honjo. You know what? Let's just read the list of them. I'm sure it's fine. The most famous 7 mysteries, which is the title of this game, the Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers, the Evergreen Birch, the Taiko of Sugaru, the Foot Washing Mansion. There's 9. Why are there 9? That's a good question. The One-Sided Reed and the Ever-Burning Lantern. I like how it says the most famous of the 7 mysteries, and then they have a list of... There are 10 mysteries now. Okay. We exchanged contact information, and we talked on the phone a few times. We've even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? Yeah, where'd that bitch go? I don't like it. Oh, she's over there. Okay. Hi. Stop running away. Stop being places I'm not expecting you. There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. It's scary. Okay, I need water. I'm gonna be 1 second, and I'm not because I'm freaked out. okay, it's fine. No animals need that much petting. I'm scared to look around, but I'm gonna quickly swoop. Who's gonna attack me? Is anyone gonna attack me? According to Yoko, Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently a story that the expression left at the canal originally came from. I think I left myself notes about it. I should check my files. I've already read them. Gee, she's still at it. These telephone booths are all over the town. Lights are always on, so they can be used in an emergency. Okay. I don't like rotating the camera. I don't like her not being in sight. It's an interesting looking playground. Bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Yes, peaceful. Still at it. Recall? That's right. She asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well. I should check my files. Oh my god! So many notes! Okay. The Fool's Procession. An enduring superstition. A mysterious tale regaling an encounter by a daimyo at at his residence of Honjo Ushijima, now Komagata High School. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like that of Kagura's performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Wari Gusui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. The story is also known as the procession, the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been the mischievous tricksters behind it all. Damn Tanukis. The beckoning light. While walking along the road near Honji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead, despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near. But just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it to be a monster leading people astray. Some even believe it's a vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. As the evening bell rings in Iricho, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight, the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He curiously claps his clappers together again. Clack, clack. The echo answers again. But no matter how hard he searches for the source of this second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of the mischievous Tanuki or a kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirits of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. The Evergreen Beach. Once upon a time, in the north Okurabashi, a beautiful birch tree beech tree, stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence. It was so impressive that the house became known for among the people as the beech residence. Somehow, no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of the eternally green tree, it became known as the evergreen beech. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. Oh, okay, so it's a fake one? Taiko of Tsugaru. There once was a daimyo from the Hirosaki domain of Tsugaru who built a residence in the Midoricho on the large piece of land. Oh my god, an evergreen. Okay. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided at the top of the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers use wooden blocks to sound fire alarm, for some reason this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and the special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. The foot-washing mansion. Okay. This story of something that occurred in the dead of night in the residence of Makasacho. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot drenched in blood smashed through the ceiling. "Wash!" it commanded. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came. Fixing the roof, it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. Man, I hate when that happens. Okay. Japanese mysteries are weird, man. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezo who fell for a woman named Okoma. Tomezo persistently chased after Okoma, attempting to win her heart over and over again. But she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomezo brought a dagger to the canal near the Rogoku Bridge and attacked Okoma. Jesus, that's not going to get her to like you. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body, then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along the canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. Jesus, a lot of things have happened in this canal. Dude, she just isn't into you. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Waregesui. But there is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there is also the tale of the never-burning lantern, another tale telling of this story in which the soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. Okay. And just telephone booths. They're public, you can pay 10 yen for 3 minutes. More recently, telephone booths capable of accepting prepaid cards, known as telephone cards, have begun spreading, enabling one to make phone calls without the need of small change. The telephone booth in the downtown area tends to be plastered with unauthorized advertisements and leaflets, a problem that has shown no sign of slowing down. Well, okay then. Are you done, lady? Oh, wait, she's coming back this way. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? I didn't. No, I didn't hear anything. What do you mean you heard a thing? Every yokai story ever. It's a lamp that floats, and if you see it, it kills you. Now that you mention it, I did feel like I heard something. I'm not sure, though. That's creepy. But your special talent. You should have been able to hear it. Pay close attention to me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Huh? Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? Oh, of course she's a fucking ghost. Huh? I knew I didn't like her. I knew it. Nah, she's trolling. You think she's trolling? I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and paranormal at this time of night. Either she's got guts, or she's just used to it. Unless... No, it can't be. I've gotten most of my memory back, but I still feel a bit out of it. It's gone late, really late, actually. It's already past 1 a.m. There's a chill in the air, but I guess that's normal for this time of year. Or so I keep telling myself. Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. It kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course that's a joke, duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? I do now. But, yeah. I like how the ghost has a bio and past work experience. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with the 7 Mysteries of Honjo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure. I could handle a solid Moscow mule. Why are we talking about drinking? Do we need to drink to see ghosts? Oh, what? No, behind you. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah. Like things you could see, but could never understand. You can't be serious. This lady's freaking me out. You got me paranoid, Captain. I'm like, is something behind me? Okay. Oh, we got options here. About spirit sense. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do. But you can only recognize them if you really believe in them. So be careful. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist? That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. Spirit sense, wine sense, liquor sense. etc.
But sometimes people get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something, and then they really do, because they believed they would.
Is that how that works?
Yep, just like drinking. You'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots.
I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing.
You know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth.
Alcohol. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean?
Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk.
Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up.
Oh, I see. If you really want to know, I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow Mule.
Really now?
I just thought it sounded cool. I'd like to try it, though.
Why don't we go drink sometime, then?
Oh, are you asking me out? No, you're just being a good Samaritan, right?
No, that's not what I meant.
Just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries.
All right. Let's get to work. About the 7 mysteries. I just remembered. I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries of Honcho at the library.
You did? What did you find?
Well, I discovered a few interesting things.
Oh, tell me everything.
7 quotation marks mysteries? Or are we going to address the fact there's more than 7? Although they're called the 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them.
Oh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing with these old folk tales. Stuff gets added to them over the years.
That's more extra stories than the main ones.
Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15.
I mean, I guess that is like a common like trope that there's like the 7 mysteries at the high school or whatever, but I guess maybe that's like a general thing in Japanese. If you say so.
But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember.
Huh. That's a good point. Is it, though? Are these really ghost stories? So, I read some stories, and none of them were scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories.
That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix.
Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fish the canal would hear a voice calling out, "Leave it." And they had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it.
Right.
Is that what you're expecting to find here at this park?
Not quite. We're talking about folk tale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story.
So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know?
Exactly. I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious?
About what?
People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. The story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind.
Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Ah, gotcha. It's fine. Apparently we haven't checkmarked this yet.
And if you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet.
You can't be serious. Oh, okay. About the rite of resurrection. I'm scared to ask about this to be completely for real, but, you know. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection?
Oh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna call you Martini Man Shogo.
I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh?
So, you know about it, huh? The rite of resurrection. A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it.
Really? Maybe that's where I heard of it. So, I don't know. It seems to be a little too far-fetched to be true.
So, the rite of resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by the famous Onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by a local historian, Hideki Arashi, at an academic conference.
You sure know a lot about this.
That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff.
I kinda got that. Yes, the corrupted fell dragon energy.
Oh.
But if the researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis, in fact.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real.
Now I'm starting to believe it too.
Good. The pursuit of unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Arashi himself.
Let's just keep going. Wait, hang on. I've got another question. You mentioned the rite of resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Honjo?
Oh, you're a sharp one. I could cut my finger on you. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around.
What do you mean?
Well, I started off searching for the rite of resurrection. But along the way, I realized that I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first.
I see, so then why are you looking for the rite? What's that got to do with the 7 mysteries? Why are you looking for the rite? If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to my mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I figured I needed to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. She's trying to resurrect her dog?
Okay, maybe we misjudged her. Ogopogo?
Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago.
Ogopogo died?
Oh, right. Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years.
Okay. Your dog. Gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm not so sure if the rite even works on dogs.
If Shogo needs to die to bring this dog back, that is an acceptable sacrifice. Well, apparently he died in a canal. The TV said so, even though we're supposed to not remember that. And I don't want him to pop up and be like, bitch, you better forget.
But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass.
Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about.
But you know what? All that led to me meeting you. So, At least something good came out of it. Though, that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously.
Yoko. I'll do everything I can to help you.
Yay! I'm glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah?
What's it got to do with the 7 mysteries, though? So, about the connection between the rite and the 7 mysteries? Putting together everything we've talked about. My guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right?
Wow, 10 out of 10. You're proving to be quite the capable assistant.
Wait, since when was I your assistant?
Anyway, this is just hearsay, but some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself.
Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that.
Right. It seems that an onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details about how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Oh right, I never told you its name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates.
Whoa, what a name.
And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now the 7 mysteries are the hot trend.
Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable.
Come on. Remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown?
It starts with belief, right? Whoa! What the hell? Feels like the air just changed. Think? What was that just now? Yoko, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me.
No, this can't be. No.
I don't like this. I don't want to turn around. I can feel eyes on the back of my... I can't move. Is there something behind me? Something's got Yoko really rattled. I don't want to look! There's nothing behind me. Why? Yoko? Yoko! Okay, but what? What is behind me? What is behind me, lady? Why are we freaking out? Why are we freaking out? Yoko's pointing over here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Push? Ugh, I don't get this. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? Ah! Sorry. I'm sorry if that was loud. I don't like this. I'm already not happy. Huh? Yeah, she's fine. She's not fine. Huh? What the? I'm very scared. What is? What is it? What is happening? Make it fucking daytime. Make it daytime. Nope. Yoko, answer me. Yoko. No way. It can't be. Why? No, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Gotta calm down, damn it. I don't know why she's... you don't know she's dead. You're not a doctor. Everything's fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. No, not everything is fine. What the hell just happened? Oh, damn it. I've got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on. Everything's gonna be okay. Oh god, she's not breathing. She's cold. I don't have a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay. An ambulance, right. I've got to call an ambulance. I need a phone. Phone. I need to call a phone. The phone. Get to the phone. What's happening? Call an ambulance. Is she dead? Fuck. Right, the phone. I gotta call the ambulance. Called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. Is it gonna make a difference? Is there a reminder that everyone should get CPR at first aid training? Her body's got stiff, her skin's cold. I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could something so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her! Huh? Oh, that's right. The rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist. There might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere, like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it. So if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. But if we can resurrect someone, clearly Yoko would want us to bring her dog back. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I got to deal with spirit sense... If I've got to deal with spirit senses and curses or whatever, I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko, I promise. I'll use the rite of resurrection and bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. And it seemed like she saw something. Something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on. And maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the rite of resurrection and the 7 mysteries were connected. So maybe whatever it was she saw had something to do with that whispering canal. Whoa! Fuck, what else is here? I don't like it. I don't like this. What are we doing? Damn it, that presence again. Must be around here somewhere, but where? I don't want to deal with it! Wherever the fuck the presence is. Cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Standing here is making me want to scream. I've got bigger problems now. There's something around here. I know it. I just need to look harder. Although, if some innocent poking around the 7 mysteries was enough to get Yoko killed, there's got to be a chance the same thing happening to me. But I already knew that when I decided to get involved. Did you? Did you know that this was going to happen? My dude, she's dead. You've known her for a week. I know, right? Yeah, she's very dead. I called the ambulance already. I don't like it. Why did I do this? This isn't... He was 25, still looking for a girlfriend. We don't know the track record. He might be that desperate. Oh, of course. I don't know how it took me so long to realize. This has been some weird prank she's playing. Any second now, she's going to open her eyes and get up and have a good laugh at how scared I was. Right, Yoko? You can give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one. You really got me. Good. Wait, no, I've got it. You really were some sort of spirit all along. There's no way you're really dead, right? I'm not even fooling myself anymore. There's no going back, only forward. Okay, I don't... Like, am I missing something? Should I visibly be seeing something? Something here. I know it. I just need to look harder. Every time I click that, it does that. Is it this thing? Huh, there's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? There is like ominous glowiness, like... I didn't notice it till now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. She's gonna take your hand. Please don't say that. It's a 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain, but for how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. Did you steal this shit? Is that why the ghost was pissed at you? What the hell is it? The cursed stone acquired. The Whispering Canal.
Ah.
Oh, hello. What the? Help me, why? It hurts. Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? God, such deep sorrow. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind. Turn their backs and walk away. Left me behind. Drop dead. Kill them. Kill them. Those who walk away. Kill them all. You've acquired the power of the cursed stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. Excuse me, what? Press use curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. The murderous impulse seeps into my soul like the thick black tar. Sweet, we found a death stone. Now, kill. Can you hear it, Cursed Sparrow? You, who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand. Reap lives by the score. And claim their soul drugs for your own. Collect enough to sate this vessel. And by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Bearer of curse, seek lease. Or better yet,
Slay your fellow curse bearers, for theirs are the equal of droves of lesser souls. Now, go forth and kill.
Files updated. It's a death game. Maybe we're just gonna go in here real quick. Yes. Curse power. Kills by drowning one who leaves the curse bearer behind. A resentful memory. Toki loved fishing with her father, Jin Kichi, more than anything. With their wicked baskets on their backs, they would leave for the canal every morning and fish till evening. The miso soup her mother Koma made using the carp they caught was to die for. Parents loved her dearly. One day, however, her father disappeared. Toki's mother went to look for him and never came back either. Those who came to express their concern eventually stopped visiting her out of fear. Toki continued to wait, all alone. Mother, father, where did you go? Whoa. I didn't mean to click out of that. Hashtag dog percentage run. It doesn't matter how many mooks we need to kill, we'll go warriors. That dog's coming back. Unable to bear the loneliness, she left her home and trudged on along the roads until night fell. Neither her mother nor father were anywhere to be found. Tears stunned her eyes. Suddenly, the sound of fish splashing in the water cut through the silence. She found herself standing before the canal where the fish they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smile flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Toki walked into the moat. The sound of water splashing echoed throughout the air. Passersby thought of only the fish in the canal. Splashing faded, and silence returned to the lonely night. It's fine. There's the right. Curse bearers, curse stones, soul dregs. When someone dies, their life essence leaves their body, becomes a soul. If one is killed by means of a certain curses, however, their life essence will turn to residue known as soul dregs. The rite of resurrection essentially uses these soul dregs as a sacrificial offering to bring back the dead. But the amount of soul dregs required depends on when the person being resurrected passed away. The more time that has passed since their passing, the more soul dregs are required. Oh, so we gotta do this fast. Okay. Hey, Toki. How's it going, boo? The hell was that? It was like the curse's memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this cursed stone, the whispering canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I wanted the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this cursed stone and collect their souls. Okay, so like, does this mean that Yoko was intending to kill me? For her dog? Which, like, valid. I'm not disputing that, but like, was she just trying to get some murder on? I guess it's good to know that the right really exists. But then why did she die? Like, did she fuck up? But this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that. Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. Nah, you turned your back on her like 5 times. That's true. Oh my god, look over there. Oldest trick in the book. And not just one person either. Scores, it said. So this curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? A curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, Then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. Why do you care so much about bringing Yoko back? You said yourself you met her in person like 3 times and chatted briefly over chat over the course of this month. Like, it would be one thing if this was like his girlfriend that he'd been with for let's say a couple of months at least. Maybe a year. Yeah, I think he just has that little game. She was an oasis in a desert of his life. Turned out the oasis was haunted. And but like, it's just like the steps that it involves. He was told that he has to kill people for this, and he's like super down, it seems like. Something about the curse bearers being worth more soul dregs. Jeez. I'm really at lost here. Guys will literally become a necromancer before going to therapy. It's kind of impressive her body's able to stay up like that. Now that I've got my own curse stone and the curse of the Whispering Canal, I'm in way over my head. Was Yoko the one who dropped this curse stone? Does that mean she was the previous owner of the curse of the Whispering Canal? Then, did she know what the rite of resurrection involved? Yeah, and she was probably trying to kill you. Okay. Oh, hello. Huh? The hell is that? It looks like a floating in the midair. Yeah, what is it? You're not going to let me do anything with it? Okay. If I turn around on this thing, is it going to murder me? Oh, there's a person! Huh? Now that I look closer, there's someone there. Must be ignoring me on purpose. Maybe they're waiting to see what I'll do. I don't know, man. It's closer! Whoa, it's coming closer! Looks like it's a will-o-wisp baby. Was there anything like that in the Seven Mysteries? Yo, who's there? Oh my, how unexpected. Some can take one more step towards bringing her dog back. Good sir, can you turn around real quick? Take it was your curse that killed that poor woman. What? Cat got you a ton, Mr. Oki. Huh? A tall, humorless looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me. Though, have we met somewhere before? Is your thing... Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Is this thing closer? It's still closer. It's creeping me out, but it's staying put for now. I should probably leave it be. Why should I just leave it be? It's okay. Who are you, and how do you know my name? Do you mean to say you don't recognize me? This comes as a bit of a shock, I must say. Look a little harder, and I dare say it will jog your memory. What's with this guy? Man, who is he? He looks like he's in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks really shady. What's he doing here? He's watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul drags. Like I said, he's just into it. I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? To me, it's always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka? Does that ring a bell? Does that ring a bell? I think I've heard that name somewhere before, maybe. So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing, but fortuitous. What do you mean? What do you mean? Man who's covertly watching Shogo Oki at the Kinboshi Park. Okay. Well then, Mr. Oki, allow me to make you a proposition. You have the curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. How do you know? Why, I saw the whole thing. It doesn't explain how you know what a curse stone is. Even I barely have a handle on it. You know about the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you? But of course, those curse stones, they're terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace, so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mind, won't you agree? I mean, probably, but then you'll kill me, so... Although it seems I have arrived too late to stop you from killing that woman. What are you... That wasn't me! I am willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell. For all I know, the wrong hands are yours. Very well. I'd hope to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a curse stone of his own. He must have a curse stone. He can't have a curse stone. I mean, if he wants mine... that would imply that he knows what a curse stone is, which means he has a curse stone. At least it'd be safer to assume so. It would explain how he knows so damn much. So he can kill me instantly, as long as he fulfills his stone's conditions. Until I know what those conditions are, I can't make any sudden moves. I have to keep him talking and learn what I can, and figure out a way to get my curse out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though, it would be a waste not to take this chance to find out about the other curse bearers. So, is that thing like your spirit then? Is that what's going on there, sir? Said his name. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's still staring right at me. Does he have to, like... Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus, I can recall something useful. Takumi Yumioka. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. Okay, well, let's talk. I need a topic that'll keep him talking. My best would be... Takumi? Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. Reasonable enough concern. Very well. I am associate with the great sorcerer Sujin Gemyodo. Sujin Gemyodo? Indeed. You must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her I learned your name. Oh? I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Why, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows that I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month. She's never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although, it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. Hope that's enough to convince you that my hands are more trustworthy. Wait, that's it. My work, that's how he knows me. I've never actually met him, so it's totally slipped my mind. Oh? Secretary of the chairwoman, Hyaku Soaps. Oh, they work for the same company? The man who was covertly watching Shoji Oki at the Kimboshi Park. Takumi is the secretary of the chairwoman Hyaku Soaps, a chemical company headquarters in Sumida City. Takumi worships the company chairwoman Natsue Yamamori and demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsue Yamamori continues to exert tremendous influence over the company since her retirement from presidency, so too does Takumi continue to support her from behind the scenes. Acting as Natsue's mouthpiece in the capacity has earned him the ire of current president and the board of directors. Takumi knows the names and faces of not only all the employees at the head office, but also temporary workers in the factories and warehouses, even their main suppliers. Okay. So are you Kira? Sujin Kimyodi, my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything, but I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. He works at the soaps just like me. He's secretary chairwoman Natsue Yamamori. No wonder I didn't recognize him. He's way above us lowly peons. I've only seen him on company bulletins. But he knew who I was. Could you even memorize the names and faces of everyone in the company? I think that's what we've determined. Sujin Gamori, my ass. I know who you are. You work at Hyaku Soaps just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request, then. Not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not in the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman's secretary even out looking for curse stones anyway? I refrain from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured a company's growth, and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that the curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter of concern, the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear throughout our beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me your curse stone. I mean, I probably should, but, you know. What's up with that light? What's up with that weird ball of light? Is that your curse? Whatever do you mean? I am afraid I do not see such a thing. Huh? But it's right. It's gone. Huh, it's gone. It was right there. I see. It seems you have become the mark of another curse bearer. Huh? Guys? Where did the ball go? How do you know it was... How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Oiki, if you are hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess curse stone, I assure you, you cannot. What ball? Captain, don't do that to me! It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Oki. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh. Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo and many other curse bearers. It is not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible. Wait, so you're saying that at midnight, a bunch of people became curse bearers? Okay, but we got our powers at like 1 a.m. There is no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. Or whatever. Why are you so convinced it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why, it is simply that. Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. Is she what? I don't like this. Yoko? Wait, she doesn't look any different. Ugh. Oh, I fulfilled his curse condition? No. Damn it all. Shoujo Oki deceased. Witness the death of Shoujo Oki. My, Paracady. You seem to have arrived at the less than favorable result. This mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you ought to be more careful about turning your back on unscrupulous individuals. Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please from your unfortunate mishap. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop right there because this is very unnerving for Katie, and a bad end feels like a good ending to do the stream on. Honestly fair. I should have expected when I turned around that he was gonna just kill me because, like, obviously she's dead. She's not gonna be moving anymore. But I was just like, maybe I am just too judgmental. I'm gonna try and sleep tonight. I got my interview. All right. Good luck, Donnie. I hope your interview goes well. And I will talk to you all later. I need to settle my nerves. Get some tea. Maybe Fire Emblem will be working next week. Less dumb than giving all their emblem rings to Sombron for no reason. Yeah. Alright, I know.